Hi everybody, and welcome to What's Cooking in Blackstone. And I am Margot Bick. Lynn.
I'm Lynn Morin.
I'm Monsieur Dufresne, Raymond.
Oh boy, we always get these
Bonjour,
foreigners.
comment ça va?
These foreign people.
Très bien, très bien.
2 minutes ago, he couldn't speak any other language but
He
English.
couldn't even
but that's
speak
okay.
English, but yeah. Okay.
Ray is a friend that I have found at the YMCA in Woonsocket when I swim in the morning. He's the
YMCA.
lifeguard there, but he's had a varied career in the military, hospital. He did, what was that thing you did, paramedic or something?
I was EMT cardiac,
EMT cardiac.
working on a privately owned ambulance company.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he was in the Marines, right?
And the Marine Corps, that's correct.
So he's had quite a distinguished career, and somewhere in between, you started liking to cook.
Well, my mother told me, if you want to eat well, you need to cook well. So learn how to cook.
That's a good thing.
There you go.
And you did it.
Absolutely.
And he likes doing this. Tell us what you decided to do today, because I thought it was very unique.
Well, today I thought we could come up with a couple of different ways to, use a rotisserie chicken. So therefore, we'll make some chicken soup and have a chicken salad sandwich.
Sounds good to me.
Absolutely.
I'm already hungry.
Yeah.
Well, especially for college kids who are having, a little dorm room and they have a little hot plate. These are things that they can make in their dorm room.
Yeah, which is nice. And like he said, it's something healthy and something that they will like to eat rather than getting a vending bar machine or something like that. They can have actual food, like your mother said.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Cook something
And learn to depend on yourself to provide a nutritious meal for yourself.
Yeah. Was that military training?
No, that was my mother teaching me, and I grew up in a family of 9, so by the time
Really?
I was 10, 11, 12 years old, I was cooking supper for my whole family.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's good.
What an interesting dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
thank you.
I know, isn't this amazing?
Really?
So I have to be nice to him because he may hold me
Well,
under
I
water
can save your
tomorrow.
life and cook you a meal at the same time.
Wow.
And cook a meal at the
Pretty
same
nice.
time. That's wonderful. So what's the first thing we're going to do, Ray?
Well, I've already done most of the prep work. The carrots are already chopped and diced, and the same thing with the celery. I just gotta, debone the chicken. We'll call him Montgomery.
Montgomery?
And as you can see, he's showing you the full Monty. So we'll take him.
I'm not responsible. Lynn and I have nothing to do with what he says.
I had to
I'll
warn you
live.
ahead of time. So we'll take Montgomery apart, the breast and the leg meat, because you want to use a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Because you get the dark meat and the white meat. It's a nice flavor, but you just don't want to just use all white meat. But I'll take that apart and get this soup going.
Wonderful. And we have broth back there, right?
And the broth has already come to a boil, and now it's simmering. So now all we're going to do is just put our celery.
That's like what, about 2 stalks?
It's about a quarter of a cup.
Okay.
So that's a little bit of celery, a little bit of carrot.
And I don't mind telling you that we have been munching away.
Yeah, I thought they were going to eat all the produce. And I didn't know
Lynn
what-
kept saying, stop eating the
Right.
produce. And you're going to throw that in it
A
too.
little bit of onion.
There he goes with the onion.
Be careful now.
Oh,
You'll have to heal yourself because
I'm an expert.
don't look at Margot to help you.
No, but Lynn used to be a candy striper.
I was
Oh,
a
is that
candy
right?
striper.
You remember candy stripers?
I remember
do?
candy stripers. Yep. Oh yeah.
Wow. She's very good, by the way, with medical things.
So now we have the carrot, celery, and onion all chopped up. Just gonna add it to the broth. Okay, and while that's cooking, we're gonna take the chicken apart.
Do you have to stir it, Ray, or anything?
Actually, it's fine. It'll be fine.
Oh, all right.
It'll be fine.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Should I put the cover
So-
back on?
Yep. Put the cover back on, and we're gonna take apart the chicken. Just move that cutting board. You want to use 2 cutting boards. You want to keep your vegetables and your meat separate because you don't want to contaminate your cutting board that you use to cut your vegetables.
Right.
You want to use 2 separate cutting
That's
boards.
very important.
Okay.
Because you don't want to get salmonella.
That's right.
No.
So we're gonna take this chicken apart, and it's really easy. It comes apart simple. Leg.
These are
Leg.
really tender. I mean,
That's fully cooked.
Yeah, these are great.
Fully cooked.
Gosh, this is
Margot's
just
ready
wonderful.
to pat. Margot's
I'm
ready
to faint.
Does anybody know CPR here? Margot's ready to
Well,
pass out.
you're talking to her.
Oh well,
That's
you're gonna
right.
have to,
Yeah.
work on her.
Yeah. So you see, you got the breast meat right there.
Yep.
And we're gonna use half the breast meat for a chicken salad sandwich,
Okay.
and the other half
You
for
work
the
with
soup.
Lynn on this.
So you got the breast.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure all the bones are taken out.
Yeah, that's a good.
You know what's the nice
Point.
thing? It's a rotisserie chicken, so you basically have it all cooked.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go through like they did years ago. You know, I got an old Fanny Farmer cookbook the other day.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, the stuff that they put lard in everything.
Oh, yeah.
And oh gosh, they had recipes for brains and stuff like that. I was like,
Brains?
yes.
What?
I'm reading it and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Are you
what?
sure?
Yes. Oh, I can
What
show
kind
you.
of brains?
Oh, well, I don't
Cow
know.
brains.
Monkey brain.
Cow
Once I
brains.
saw
Monkey brain.
that was like the end of my perusing. But
Ugh.
very interesting. But you know, back in the day, whatever they had in the house or whatever they had in their storage unit was what they used to prepare things.
Did you take my knife, Margot?
Oh, it's right here, honey. Is this
Oh,
it?
okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Is this it? Okay.
Yep.
Be
Okay, so
careful.
now that we have the breast and we have some leg meat and all the bones are taken out, just gonna, you know, and you use your hands, believe it or not, as measuring devices. Like your palm of your hand is like a cup.
Really?
And you use
This
it.
is a cup?
That's right. That's like a cup.
Well, your
mine
cup is
could be a
bigger than
cup.
mine, yeah.
But believe it or not, your hands can be used as measuring tools. Like that could be, you know, like chopped fine and slightly bigger thumb. They want the chicken size to be the size of your thumb.
This stuff?
So use your tools that God gave you, all right? And so you cut up your chicken.
Well, John Eldridge always
Right.
said your best tool
Are your hands?
Is your
are your
hands.
hands.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's a really good chef.
Yeah. We hear that on even on the cooking
Then, yeah.
shows that they do that.
So you see how the big that is? It's about the
yeah.
size of my thumb.
Yeah.
So, and again, with the leg meat.
Is this going in for the
Chicken.
soup?
That's
or the
right.
Chicken.
This
Because
is-
you don't want too big pieces in the soup.
Well,
'cause
no, this will
I
break
like
down
it,
a little
yeah.
bit,
Right.
but this is not too big.
No, that's good.
Here, you want to throw it in here?
Yep. And like I said, this will, the amount of soup that we're making, it will feed at least 2 people, 3 people.
Yeah.
So this will add this to
Okay.
the soup.
Oh, here.
And there's nothing like chicken soup when you're sick. I mean, I think it's like Jewish penicillin, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Right. I love chicken
Me
soup.
too. I could eat it.
And you want to
anytime.
add salt and pepper to taste. But once again, you want to bring that to boil, Margot.
Yep.
Bring it to a boil, and we'll add some
Orzo.
orzo. Okay.
Or any kind of pasta, really.
Right.
And at first he said rice. You can do rice. Won't
You
that
can
make
add
it real
any kind
sticky,
of
though? Like real thick if
Yeah.
you do rice?
White rice.
Yeah. It would almost be too thick.
I
wouldn't
use
you?
a CDPP.
She uses a CDPP.
CDPP.
Yes, she
You
does
ever
in a
use
lot of her
that?
soups.
The little tiny
Yep.
things. Those
Dots.
They're good.
They're pasta, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know that, Martha.
stop
Martha
it.
of
Margot.
Blackstone.
Margot.
No, it's Martha of Blackstone.
Oh, Martha Stewart.
Oh, gosh.
You have no idea what I put up with her.
Oh, is that right?
Well, you should know. You see her every
Yeah.
morning in the gym.
But she's a joy. She brings me these little biscottis, and I tell you, I love those
Oh,
cookies.
she's bribing you?
Yes.
Is
That's
that-
because I
all the
don't want him
time.
to let me drown.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I get it. I get the picture now.
Yeah. Can I have the container where the chicken came in?
The container that the chicken came.
Yep.
Here you go.
Okay. I'm gonna just put all these parts of Montgomery.
Poor Montgomery.
Poor Montgomery.
God rest his soul, right?
That's it.
Gosh.
We use Montgomery.
That's a
Now,
good
would
name.
you use that to make broth?
Oh, you can. You absolutely.
Just add water?
There's still a lot of chicken in there. So now we have our chicken for our chicken salad, and
Yeah.
you're gonna make sure all the bone is out,
Yeah.
which we have. And once again, cut it up to the size that you like.
What about shredding it?
See, I like shredding stuff.
Here's
I
just a
love
bone.
it.
Oh,
Poor
Ooh, a
thing.
bone.
She
here.
won't even touch a chicken bone.
No.
Where'd it go?
No. You're lucky she's even looking at it.
Oh, poor thing.
I'm telling you, Ray, you don't realize what I go through.
I tell you,
Lynn does
She's
go
got-
through a lot.
She's got so many issues, you cannot believe
that's
it.
okay.
Really?
I'll keep an eye on her.
I wanted to be a Marine, you know.
Really?
Yes,
Oh, you would have been good.
I would have.
Oh, yeah.
I'd have been a good Marine.
She would have been a good Marine. A mean Marine.
Yeah.
Well, you
A
know.
mean
Well, you know, that's the problem with me. I can only stay in for 3 years
Yeah.
because I would rather be a lifesaver than a life taker.
Ooh.
Oh, listen to him.
Wow. Wow, that's so profound. I mean,
Lifesaver,
whoa.
not a life taker.
Yeah.
And you know what? I tell you, I can live with myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
these guys that have come back with post-traumatic stress disorder,
I know.
and it's because a lot of them they now realize they've taken lives.
I know, but it was with their lives or someone
Well,
else's lives. So
Nevertheless, you got to live with it now.
I know.
Now tell me this: should I put the orzo in that because
Does it
it's
come to a
boiling?
boil?
It's
Oh,
boiling
yeah, it's
like
boiling.
crazy.
Let's put it in.
Boiling.
All right. Now
So the
I'll stand
orzo's
over
going in,
here.
and just turn it down to a simmer.
Yeah.
Turn it
Okay.
down. Thank you
There
very
that
much.
goes. Stir
Okay,
it
we're-
around so we don't have one big lump in the middle like a matzo ball.
That's right. We're done with this.
So the
Is
soup
this
will
coming
just
back?
cook now?
Yeah.
This is coming back. There you go.
Okay.
See, now college kids pay attention to this because when you're sitting in your dorm room starving,
Yeah.
you can go
So,
get, look at this.
We
for a
got
whole
our
week.
chicken, our onion, our celery. We just want to add a little bit of pepper, salt, and then our mayonnaise.
That's a long spoon too.
Hellman's.
And we want to use about maybe, I would say, a couple of
Good dollops.
good heaping dollops of.
Yeah, that's
Here
right.
you go.
Just right.
Take that. We're done with that. Once again, a clean wooden spoon. Gently mix.
Gently.
Now, would you ever shred it?
Well, you can shred it, but I like it chunky. I like to bite into something, and I want it to be crunchy, and that's why I leave the onions and the celery pieces about the size of my.
Little baby finger.
That's right.
Nail?
The fingernail.
Now,
Remember-
you put those
Putting
carrots.
carrots in there too?
No carrots. No carrots. There was.
Oh,
extra-
these are
that's-
just for us to eat? you
Yeah,
mean?
that's right.
Okay.
Now you can either toast your bread
Now here it is.
for your sandwich. Okay. We're gonna put that right here.
Oh, you don't put bread. You don't put mayonnaise on the bread.
No. It's already mixed in with the chicken and the celery.
You don't want to drown your chicken salad with mayo.
No. You don't want to put too much mayo because then.
Soggy. The bread will
Yeah.
get soggy and gross.
And like I said, this is enough for 2 sandwiches. That's a lot.
Where's the parsley going?
That goes in the soup
Oh, okay.
when it's done.
Oh, when
You
it's
want to add it right at the. You really don't want to. You want to add it just for. It's just for like for show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it adds a little bit of
Well, it
flavor,
has
but
flavor. I love parsley.
okay. You cut that in half.
Could you put basil on that?
I do.
Fresh basil.
So you have a nice tuna fish sandwich.
Chicken salad.
Tuna.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Montgomery.
Montgomery. He didn't die
Apologize to
in vain.
Montgomery.
Put a little olive in there.
Oh, look
Did
at
everybody
how
see
nice.
how that looks?
Look at how nice. Even
Oh,
Yeah.
look at how fancy.
a
Oh.
garnish.
And you want to add some carrot sticks and celery sticks.
Look at that.
It's a better alternative.
Then chips and pizza.
That's right.
That's really nice.
And there you have chicken salad, and then the soup is almost done.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the
Why don't you show
orzo.
this again so they can see it? And hold it up there. Looks like 2 eyes looking at you, doesn't it?
Yeah, chicken. I like the green olives with the pimentos inside.
Well, you could have put green on top of that.
I didn't have any.
That too.
How nice is that, right?
So we have a little bit of parsley here, and you just want to take it off the stems.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, you don't want this part in
No.
the soup, but you do want the leafy part in the soup.
Yeah. Parsley is wonderful. I use it for
I love
everything.
parsley.
Okay?
Yeah.
So we have that.
Yeah.
And just kind of like bunch it all up, roll it.
Yeah, that's how they do basil too.
Yeah. And then
Scrunch
cut
all
it.
up.
I told him to be very careful.
Okay,
don't
so you
want
have a
any
little bit of
fatalities.
parsley, fresh parsley. You don't need all of it.
Hmm.
Just add it to the soup.
Oh, look how pretty.
A lot of beautiful color,
I wish I had a clear pot.
a little
yeah.
pepper,
Oh, boy.
a little salt. Then, of course, you can add some more salt and pepper to taste. And then you have.
Do you use any other
Chicken
spices?
soup?
Do you use any
Chicken
other
salad
spices and herbs in your
Well,
in your
I'm one to
soup?
believe that, less is more. You don't
Yeah.
want to overwhelm it. Now, to change that soup, to make it into like a chicken and potato corn chowder, all you gotta do is add corn
Yeah.
and diced potatoes and cream of chicken. Then you
Cream
have
of
now
Cream
you
of chicken soup?
well, yeah, cream of chicken soup, and now you've changed the regular chicken soup, like that we just made
Right.
into a chicken corn chowder with potatoes.
Now you
You
still
turn it
use
from a
the broth.
soup to a chowder.
So
And
you
the only difference is that is the cream of chicken because it has cream in it.
Right.
It thickens it.
Oh, so you don't use milk at all, you just use the
Well, it's a
soup?
cream of chicken soup.
Yeah.
So
All right.
once
But
you
how
put
do you
that,
liquefy it? It's
It's got to
glumpy.
have the
you just
chicken
add it
broth.
right to the broth. You
To the
just add it right
broth.
to the broth,
Oh.
and it thickens it. And now you have, instead of chicken soup, you have chicken and potato corn chowder, which
That's
is
pretty
delicious.
interesting.
It's
That's
delicious.
not, I like corn chowder.
I love corn chowder.
I do too.
Yeah.
This
She
is
would
on
eat that.
a cold winter day.
Oh, yeah.
This is ideal for a college student.
So you basically could do a lot of different things with it.
Absolutely.
Very versatile.
You could put more vegetables too. I mean, if you want
yeah.
to make a chicken vegetable soup.
Yeah, if you wanted to.
Yeah, like green beans.
Yep, spinach. I love
Spinach?
I put spinach in all my soups.
Wow.
Or like Italian wedding soup.
Oh, I make that. I love that.
Yeah,
the
you
little
make
meatballs,
a good one.
Yep.
the little tiny meatballs and spinach.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually throw carrots in mine too, and I chop it up real fine so you have a little color. Mm-hmm. It's good.
So we can take this
Wow.
away.
Wow.
And if you want, I can put the bowl.
Devour the thing.
Yep. We have the soup. The soup is ready.
That didn't take long, huh?
Oh,
Nope.
I don't know. Is the orzo ready? Let me look. Wait a minute. Let's go this way because I can't have my. We have instructions on how we stand.
And yes, these are all my teeth.
Are you sure?
Let's
you
let this
sure?
cook a little bit longer, and Lynn can start to do her thing, and then we'll come back
Okay,
and
we'll just
show
put
them
this
the
over
soup.
here. You can take this, put it in the sink.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you got to have dessert, right? If you have like chicken soup and a sandwich, you must have
bring
to
all her stuff
have
over.
dessert. You have
Let's
to
switch places.
I don't. She can't.
No, we can't. I can't go
She
too
doesn't
far.
have enough wire.
Okay.
We'll just get in here.
She's tethered.
very simple little cake. This one's a cranberry nut dessert, but I vary. Sometimes I use cranberries, sometimes I use blueberries, sometimes I use apples. You can use any combination.
Rhubarb?
You could use rhubarb. You could use
Ooh.
anything. You could use anything,
Yeah.
really.
Sounds like a Peggy dessert.
Yeah, and it's easy. It's so easy, and it's done in 40 minutes, right? So all you need is 1 cup of flour, 1 cup, right? There's the flour. You need 1 cup of sugar, and I don't always put like
The whole thing?
No, because I'm not a real sugar.
3/4 of a cup.
3/4 is good, you know. And a 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt that helps it rise, because there is no baking soda or powder
I
in this.
know. How does it?
The eggs make it rise, right?
right.
And here's the blueberries. This time I used blueberries,
Oh,
right?
those are some big blueberries.
They're big babies. These are blueberries on steroids. you see,
Wow.
yeah. And you need 2 cups of that, right? And then 1/2 cup of chopped nuts. And these are walnuts, but you could use pecans, you could use almonds.
You wouldn't use a whole almond though. You get the slivered ones
I
or something.
chop them up. If I have I chop them up. So that's that. And 1/2 cup of butter. Now 1 stick is 1/2 cup, melted.
Right.
You melt it.
That's correct.
Right, you melt it. Then you take the 2 eggs after that's melted and cooled down. Put the eggs in there and you whip them all up.
Oh.
And 1/2 teaspoon of almond. I used almond and vanilla. I use both. I alternate, right? And you whip that all up, right? And you mix that in with the flour and the sugar and the nuts and that. And it's a thick.
I was gonna say it has to be pretty because there's
it-
no liquid,
Right. It's very thick, right?
no milk, no nothing.
Nope, no milk or anything, right? And you put it in a 9-inch pie plate or
So the only liquid are the 2 eggs.
the eggs. Yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and it's thick. So you just spread it out. You grease this, with a little bit of butter, and you put it in there after it's all mixed up good. And it's thick. It's thick, and it's only going to come about this big. And then you set the oven for 350, right? Preheat it, and in 40 minutes you have a really delicious dessert.
Well, not only delicious, I would think that because with the blueberries and the walnuts, it's healthy.
It is
It's
healthy.
a healthy dish.
And this is the end result, my friends. This is the end result.
Look at that.
Oh, that looks
Let's take the
spectacular.
paper
It's
off of that.
and it's nice. It goes with coffee, tea, milk, anything. And depending on the fruit, it's the color. I used
Oh, look at
blueberries.
that.
That looks
I used
wonderful.
blueberries, And usually at Christmas time, I make this all the time too. I use the cranberries, and that
Oh,
is
that's
like
delicious.
It's delicious, but I
Now,
figured
would you put a little powdered sugar over the top
you
of that?
can put whipped cream,
Oh, whipped cream.
you can put ice cream, you can put yogurt, because the crazy Russian, he likes yogurt on
Yeah.
his.
Oh,
and
that's true.
You
I
could
don't know
put
if I'd like
powdered
yogurt.
sugar. No, the yogurt is good.
Yeah?
Yep. Or a glob of vanilla ice cream.
And I heard, remember, and I think I said it on our last cooking show, that I heard that if you don't want the blueberries to run
Yep.
when they're frozen, toss them lightly in confectioner's sugar.
See, I
And
didn't
that will
do that.
keep them
Now
from
you're the
running.
one that I said. What was it about blueberries? I couldn't remember. I should have called you
Yeah.
last night at
I know.
12 o'clock.
Should have. And I
At
would have told
midnight.
So
you
you toss them in a little bit of sugar or flour?
confectioner's sugar.
Confectionery.
Confectionery sugar.
Yeah,
okay.
and don't,
That's
you know,
finely
yeah,
granulated.
and dump it all out. Don't leave it on them. Just shake it all out.
Right,
Shake
But
and
that
off
will
the
keep them
excess.
from running.
Right.
I learned
But the
something.
color looks nice.
It looks pretty. I
Yeah.
think it's very nice. It's like really like you want to chew into that one.
Well, the
Yeah.
only thing missing here is a nice hot pot of coffee.
Coffee.
And I don't know how to make
tea.
coffee.
She doesn't know. Can you imagine that this woman doesn't know how to make coffee?
I never drink yet.
I don't believe that for a minute.
No, believe it. She doesn't know how to make coffee.
Okay, deep dot secret. I don't know how to do coffee.
Oh, I love coffee, but it is. It's nice with tea. It's nice with coffee. It's nice with milk. A big glass of milk.
Yeah, that is
But,
good. That's
yeah.
a nice dessert.
It is.
So let me see how this is doing.
Very nice.
And Ray, tell us about your experience in the. You were saying something to Paul about when you were on the ship.
Oh yeah, it sounds
yeah.
sounds very interesting.
Well, for all of you people that served in the military, especially on a U.S. Navy vessel, if you cross the equator, you know that you are a shellback.
What's that?
A shellback.
A shellback.
That's because you crawled around on the outer edge of the ship on your hands and knees, and it's an initiation. And they paddled you with a piece of cut-off fire hose.
Nice.
Yeah, but
nice.
Sounds like something I'd want to do.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then you
Everybody has to do that.
everybody. If you cross the equator on a U.S. Navy vessel, you have to go through this ceremony.
I wonder where that originated. Did you ever find that
It's
out?
been for years. It's been like that for years.
Interesting.
Yeah, but they don't only have you. You know, there's more to it. There's the stocks. You remember that you put yourself in the stock?
Oh, yeah.
The stock. And if your commanding officer thinks that you haven't been, pulling your weight, they give you 10 more whacks.
Wow.
And then you have to go up to the barber. There's a barber on the ship. Now, he may decide just by looking at you that he's going to shave half your head, half your chest, and one of your legs.
You're
Now, you have to
kidding.
walk around the ship like that, right?
Is this? Yeah.
This is for real. And then they have the two biggest guys on the ship,
Yeah.
the two biggest men, and they're sitting in lounge chairs, and they smear their bellies with peanut butter and mustard and put a cherry in their belly button. Now you have to jump up and bite that cherry out of his belly button, having a mouthful of peanut butter and mustard. Let me tell you, that is an
crazy
unusual
things
taste.
These
that
were
Hey,
stories
there's
we
our
didn't
soup.
need, but here's our soup. Let's get back to a normal
Yeah,
subject.
let's change the subject.
Yeah, let's go
In
back
the
here.
Navy.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. He
So
does
take a
say-
look at our soup. It
Look
looks
at
pretty
this.
good.
It looks wonderful and it smells wonderful.
You got soup and a chicken salad sandwich.
Yeah.
And it didn't even take a half hour to
It
make
didn't
it.
take a half an hour.
No.
And then you've got dessert,
Got
healthy
dessert,
stuff. So this
yeah.
would be a wonderful, actually it's a
Pretty
wonderful meal for anybody.
Pretty
Absolutely.
healthy. Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
healthy meal.
So
Yep.
Ray, we thank you very much for coming on
Oh,
our
you're
show.
welcome. It was wonderful.
we'll have to
I
dream up-
enjoyed the experience. Thank
Yeah,
you very much.
he came up with some good ideas of what he was going to do, and then he decided on this, which was
Yeah.
Well,
really
you know,
Good
not only
idea.
you can make all these wonderful things with the rotisserie chicken. You can make chicken cacciatore. You can have like a cold chicken pasta with tomatoes, onions, and chicken in it. And it's a beautiful way to just use the chicken that's already cooked.
Chicken is universal. It's too bad Margot
Absolutely.
doesn't like it because you can do so much with it.
Absolutely.
So much with it.
Okay. Well, everybody, we thank you so much for being with us and enjoy the summer as we get rid of our crawling caterpillars and as they go away,
Those dreadful
hopefully.
things.
And Ray, thank you so much for joining us and
Thank
for
you for
enlightening
inviting
our
me.
day.
Thank you, Ray.
Yeah,
You were
we're
Thank you,
very
Blackstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
quite,
are a great
quite
town.
enlightening.
Yes, very enlightening.
Quite enlightening.
So thank you, everyone, and we will
We'll
be
see you
seeing
next month.
Next month
In July.
and we have some more stuff lined up. Exciting. Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.